The Life of Deker from Power Rangers. Deker was a human/Nighlok and the husband of Dahlia, later known as Dayu, cursed as a Nighlok with the desire to find a worthy opponent for the ultimate duel. Welcome to the Amagi 2. In today's video we're going over the life of Deker. Before we begin, we publish a new video every week, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. The Amagi's reach stretches beyond just this channel, so if you're a fan of us, please consider subscribing to our other channels and following us on all our social media. Help us reach our goal of passing 100,000 followers on all of our accounts by the end of the year. And with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Very little of Deker's past is known, but at some point in time he proposed to and married a woman named Dahlia. On their wedding night, he carried her back to their home and gave her a guitar as a wedding present. Dahlia presented Deker with the white katana Uramasa, calling him brave samurai, implying that he is a warrior trained in the way of the Bushido. During the night, their house caught fire. Deker was nowhere to be found when Dahlia woke up to find the bedroom burning, but she managed to find and rescue him from the burning building. When she called for help, she summoned the king of the Nighloks, later revealed to be Sarrator, who offered to save Deker's life. When she agreed to the demon's terms, he did indeed save Deker's life, but robbed him of all his memories and turned Deker into a human/Nighlok hybrid, and Dahlia into the Nighlok Dayu in the process. Revived from near death, Deker transformed into his Nighlok half and vanished into the night, leaving Dahlia behind. The events of that night were eventually made into a folktale told in the form of a painting at the Tengen Gate. He remained oblivious to his connection to Dayu despite rescuing her from the Red Ranger's Fire Smasher in a battle against the Rangers and interacting with her in general. When she asked about his life, he told her he remembered nothing beyond needing to fight and that nothing else was important. Dayu is later seen to regret her decision to make the deal with the Nighlok King to save his life, heartbroken over what it has done to her husband. Like Dayu, Deker's unique position as a human/Nighlok allows him to leave the Netherworld whenever he wishes without needing to return to the Sanzu River like the other Nighloks and Master Xandred. As he is not part of Master Xandred's group, the two are enemies. Xandred despises him for his half-human state and constant meddling in his plans to destroy the Samurai Rangers, once misunderstanding his intervention as helping the humans despite Deker's protests otherwise. As a cursed man with an unquenchable desire to fight, Deker roamed the world for a worthy opponent to battle. Uramasa eventually leads him to Jaden, the Red Samurai Ranger. Deker is determined to fight the Ranger one-on-one to the point of single-mindedness, often appearing at inopportune times or being halted by other Rangers and monsters when the opportunity strikes him as right. When Jaden is poisoned by Octoroo, Deker kidnaps him and dumps him into the Holy Springs to cure him as a means to prepare him for the fight. When Jaden is recovering, Deker tells him that he has little choice in the matter against his need for fighting, though Jaden argues that there's always a choice. Antonio eventually arrives and rescues Jaden from Deker, who promises there would be nothing to stop their fight the next time they meet. When the two finally meet again, he gave Jaden the choice of fighting him or being forced to watch as he harmed innocent people if he refused. It's later revealed that his desire for battling Jaden is fueled by the belief that it will free him of his Nighlok half. He finally battled Jaden and appeared to have the upper hand in the fight when he stabbed the Red Ranger in the right side of his chest. Though he was stunned, Jaden allowed the warrior to run him through and proceeded to strike Deker down in one slash. Uramasa was shattered, broken in two. Surprised by the Red Ranger's audacity, Deker complimented Jaden on his win, and stumbling towards the edge of the cliff, he fell over the edge and disappeared in a puff of purple flames. Before disappearing, he declared himself free from his Nighlok/human curse. Deker later discovered that he wasn't freed from his curse. He thought that he must fight the ultimate duel without Uramasa being broken in the process regardless of who wins. When Dayu walked to the forest, she talked with Deker that Sarrator had the power to fix their respective items, but they must work for him in order for him to do so, which they did. When Sarrator arrived to the forest, he gave Dayu a dagger as a temporary replacement and Deker a Muger's sword as his temporary replacement too. Later, Sarrator finally fixed Uramasa and returned it to Deker. However, before returning it, Sarrator asked Deker to do him the favor of cracking open the seal to both Earth and the Netherworld, saying that only Deker has the power to do this, due to Deker being both human and Nighlok while belonging to neither, adding the promise that he'd also be freed from his curse forever. When Deker arrived at the weakest point between Earth and the Netherworld, he finally reclaimed Uramasa from Sarrator, who then waited for Deker to crack the seal. However, instead of doing this, Deker betrayed Sarrator by slashing him and revealed that unlike other Nighloks, he has no desire to wipe out humanity but only wanted Uramasa back. He then left, confident that the Samurai Rangers had the power to finish Sarrator off, coming to the conclusion that he should end his Nighlok curse on his own terms. After Jaden's sister Lauren returned, Jaden left the Shiba house only to bump into Deker again, who was eager for one last duel. With nothing to lose, Jaden automatically accepted the duel by pulling out his spin sword while Deker pulled out Uramasa. In the middle of the duel, Mentor G interfered to halt the battle only for him to relent when Jaden said he must defeat Deker. After that, the two warriors resumed their duel until the night when Jaden finally gained the upper hand by slashing Deker, making him explode in the process, leaving a ring of fire. In the ring of fire, Deker got up to resume the duel, but Dayu tried to stop him and failed to do so. Deker transformed into his Nighlok form, but he got struck down by Kevin this time, finally destroying Deker for good. After that, Mike, Kevin, Mia, and Emily helped Jaden out of the ring of fire. Because Deker was defeated by Kevin, not Jaden, it showed that Deker didn't need to fight the ultimate duel to break his curse, for what truly lifted his curse was his defeat. As with Deker's defeat, he is happy to finally be freed from his curse, and both he and Uramasa fade away. Did you enjoy our video? Be sure to check out these other great videos from the Amagi, and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.